Hey everyone, this is Adam from 911 Reviews. We're about to check out a really cool security camera that installs at a touch of a button and can really protect your household. Let's take a look. Alright folks, today we're going to take a look at this little camera. And all I had to do to set it up was set it in my window, put a USB power supply to the wall, nothing big there, and then download an app that lets me track what's going on, and I'll do a screen capture of that here in a moment. Here's video from my phone to give you an idea of how it's set up, like in terms of the exact angle that I'm going to go ahead and do a screen capture of the application. Okay, you can see it kind of covers my walkway and my car that's parked in the driveway. So if I'm walking up to the house, say I'm going to sell something or I'm going to break in, essentially going to have to pass this camera in the window. It's going to record me before I go into the house. There you go. It also has a little mounting bracket if you want to mount this up high, anything like that. The app itself, you can go left, right, up and down and control where the camera points, that sort of thing. Comes in a nice little box, and on the box there's a, I believe, a QR code. What I did was I got this, took it out of the box, put the USB into the wall, and then just scanned this. It connected with my home Wi-Fi system. I had to type in my Wi-Fi password, synced up, it was ready to go. It was actually very easy to install as long as you can figure out to scan this little thing here and download the app on your phone. That was the biggest thing for me. I was worried like, oh man, I don't like setting up security cameras. They sound difficult. As long as you know, plug in the USB, set the camera where you want it, download the app, and know your password, you're good to go. Thanks again, folks. I'm Adam from 911reviews.com. We'll put a link in the description below. That's about it. Thanks for watching. Adios, amigos. Pick one up today. Alright folks, so I've had the camera now for a couple days, and sometimes with technology products, it's best to use them for a few days and get to know all the features, and in this case it did pay off. So I've been taking notes of things that I didn't know about the camera when I first did my initial review, and I wanted to add to this. So first off, I didn't realize that you can use the microphone on your phone itself, and you can speak into that, and it'll project on the camera. So I could be in the Bahamas, and if somebody's in front of my house, if I've got the camera in front of the house, I could say, hey, go ahead and leave the package at the door, or hey, can you leave the package next door, knock on my neighbor's door, something like that, or hey, we're busy right now, please just leave a message. So, whatever you want to do, it does have the ability to communicate directly with your phone and talk from the camera itself, which is very useful. The user interface, which I can't show you because I'm using my phone actually to record this, but the user interface, if you just scroll left, scroll right, it'll move the camera. It'll move the camera completely a 360, which is kind of nice because I had it pointed out the window, right? But then I can actually use it to look inside the house, all the way around the house, which for me, from a security standpoint, if I'm not home, sometimes it's not so much what's in front of your house, but it's what's in your house. It also has a microphone on it where you can listen and hear what's going on in your house, which makes for a great baby monitor, that sort of thing, but it's also just, it's another piece of security. You can scroll the timeline like very easily. You can just swipe your hand, like I said, up, down, left, right to move the camera, but you can also go down to the timeline and move to a different moment in the day and look at what's going on. It's 1080p, it has very good night vision, so you're not gonna have any problem at night. Now what I noticed with the position that I had the camera in is if the house is well lighted, it was behind glass, so there's some reflection on the glass. So I'm gonna have to work on that. I might actually put the camera outside the house or use it as an internal camera. Let's see, there is motion detector, so if something out of the norm occurs, you can set it to send you pictures immediately. You can hit record and you can record directly to your phone. So for my iPhone, this morning the FedEx guy came and I was in the bed. First thing I did, like I heard someone ring the doorbell, flipped on my phone, immediately went to the app and saw, okay, somebody dropped off a package. And then if I wanted to, I could press record, because if it was somebody I didn't like or something that was a little sketchy, just hit record and I can have a permanent memory of what happened there. And then there's also, this is a pretty good anti-noise filter. The good news is, like I said, you can talk into the microphone and it'll relay. The bad news is if you're just on the other side of the house and you're talking into it, there will be that little feedback loop. So just be careful of that. If you're using it and you're kind of within distance, you can get that feedback loop and just cover up the microphone and it goes away. But overall, for the price, a tremendous Littlelf camera. Pick it up yourself. A negative is, it didn't come with, there wasn't much in the way of instructions in it, so you kind of have to go online, read about it. But honestly, it's really easy to set up. Like I said, just put the USB in and it's ready to go. It's a real good quality camera, tremendous for its price. I think it's a micro US or SD card that you can put in there and record stuff, etc., etc. A really, really nice product. Go ahead and pick one up for yourself. Hope that gives you a little bit more of the features. Sometimes it just takes a day or two of messing with a product before I know everything about it. And this one definitely took it because it's a really, really powerful device.
And don't forget to check out our favorite product review and tech gadget page, 911reviews.com. 911 is a fun, energetic, and entertaining YouTube page for your favorite phones, outdoor gear, and pretty much anything in your Amazon shopping cart. If you love pop culture, entertainment, and a little bit of science, then check out the link in the description below.